This is Hollywood superstar Hugh Jackman. Welcome to Series 4 of the Dad Tales podcast. These two are the real greatest showmen. Sit back and enjoy.
I'm going to definitely cut this bit out.
So the question is...
We don't ever find the answer out. But that's like being in between like your mum and your dad.
Hang on for a second. We've had that one. What are you talking about? So what was the age?
It up or something like that.
But yeah, so a bonus. Always good to someone to leave me a present.
Small victories.
Yeah. Well, they won because it could have been a better CD.
Yeah, but it could have been no CD.
Yeah.
Or CD.
Good evening, Andy. How's your week been?
Good evening, man. How's your week been?
All right, thanks. I've got nothing to report. Oh, I have. We went for the England tournament.
Yeah. When was that? Like 24 hours ago?
If that. I've been drinking since then. Actually, I've had a really busy weekend. I hadn't had a chance to myself all weekend. No dancing a show on Sunday night. We went to Flamingo on Saturday, won the tournament. Friday night, we played the top of the league. It was winner takes all. They was first, we were second, and we'd have won by 3 points if we'd have beat them. So it was a right game, got to last over. We literally went to the last over, yeah. Right game. No, we lost.
Oh.
It's all over. Yeah. It's all over.
Pointless then, wasn't it?
No, not really.
You wasted every Friday.
Not really.
No, you haven't.
No, honestly. So, not being bad to other teams, we haven't come to a team that's been anywhere near our ability. And when we spoke to them, they said the same thing. Not every game's been easy because they've had to work to win, if that makes sense. But our organisation, the field and stuff has made a big difference. The same with them. And honestly, the game, it was such a good game to watch for kids. It was unbelievable. There was catches coming in from both of us conceded 8 wickets. I mean, we had some right catches. One of them, no balled it. It came cracking back at him and caught it on the jump back. I was like, wow. So and everyone mucked in. The thing that really annoyed us though, so we knew they had 16 lads, and they wanted to play 2 teams of 8, which meant their best 8 versus our best 8, and the game's just like a friendly. Do you know the thing? And we was like, no, we've got like 12 lads. We want to play 12. If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, we'll play 12. So we drove all the way there for them to say, oh, we've had some lads drop out. So which means 2 of our lads, we have to rotate into the field. And I was like, this is poor. But in the back of our minds, we're going, we wanted 8, so you've tried making it as best to your 8 as you can possible. Yeah. So there was 10 players that played. I was like, this is bad.
Where the rules lie on that?
Yeah, and then one of them went home with chicken pox. Oh yeah, we've had someone ringing for chicken pox. So yes, they had 10. So when we turned up, there was 10. Oh no, we've only got 9 now. So it was and then one of them you got to play on an even number. So then they were playing like 8 aside. So that only 8.
Feels a bit.
But and the thing is that annoyed us as well is that we're consistent from start to finish. We have our better players. Don't get me wrong, but even our tail enders are good players. So normally every time we play a team, you can tell you get like 3 or 4 overs in, and then it just drops off. Not being awful to kids, it drops off, and then our batters like hitting golf shots because it's running along floor and stuff like that. Whereas we don't have that problem.
To a certain degree, it does that a lot in normal cricket, doesn't it? Because your tail enders are very good bowlers and generally steady batsmen.
Yeah.
You can see the quality, and then it just
drops off. Yeah.
And they just come in and start swinging.
And trying to get all they can get out of it. Yeah.
A nicker here and a nicker there.
Yeah. But what I'd say for our game is we've got a team of very all-rounders. Everyone's decent with the bat. Everyone's decent with the ball. And we're organising it, feel like backing up and everything. It's really good to see.
That's good, I suppose, at that age, because then you can sort of almost specialise a bit after that, can't you?
Do you know if it makes a difference? We're made up of pretty much our Tigers football team. So they're all mates. Yeah. So they all know who's who, or like, I'm not saying strengths and weaknesses, because that's the right word, but they work together really well as a team, whereas normally cricketers sort of come from a bit of a scattergun approach, which we're lucky our whole team sort of like gone, oh, we'll go play cricket. Yeah, no problem, do it somewhere. So I think that's made a difference. It's a strange one, isn't it? Because cricket's very much a team but individual game, isn't it? It is. Cricket's weird because it's a summer sport. I got a puma map. It's a summer sport, but it's played in such a small time frame. Like football, if it was September to like, I'm going to say June, July, we're still playing in some of the grassroots. I'm talking so like June, July. It's only a small break. Whereas cricket, you flip it, you play in a smaller condensed period. I mean, you meant to start in April, but you get rained off every week. So actually, in such a condensed time frame. Anyway, that's cricket talk.
We should do a cricket podcast.
No, sorry,
just between July and August. Like a heavy hitter. That's what we'd call it.
Heavy hitting.
The heavy hitter.
Yeah, I like the Tail Enders podcast. Quite like that.
We could call ours the end of the tail.
Yeah. I wonder if
End of the dad tail.
Oh yeah. I wonder if those on tail enders are like the end of batters then. I wonder if they're like they were bowlers in the career and I don't know. It could be Jimmy Anderson or something. I don't know. It is. Just named the only cricketer I know. I'm
Both of them.
I'm a proper armchair cricket fan as well because like there is tactics. So their team was bowling leg side. I think they kept saying, "Oh, look at them, they keep bowling leg side," and I was like, "But both sides have got legs."
Are you googling that?
No, but there's like leg side. I'm thinking, well, they've got a right leg and a left leg, so either side is leg side in it.
Yeah. I suppose you've got a leg side and a bat side, haven't you?
So is that what it is?
I'm guessing.
So you stand right-handed. So is that what we say? Did you say bat side or did you say leg side? You played cricket for Christ's sake.
I know, but I didn't really pay that much attention.
Because like I said, they'll go, oh yeah, he's in. I mean, they don't say like silly mid off, but I've heard that before, and I'm just like, where's that?
I bowled and literally I didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I just ran forward, threw it over my head, and if it went somewhere near, I'm winning. I wasn't aiming for leg side or offside or near side, dead side.
I want to play cricket.
Oh God!
I want to get pads on and have a go. Do you not look at it and think, I think I'm quite good at this? No.
A lot of the adult teams gasping for players, absolute gasping.
Yeah, I play thirds though. Like, I don't want to like go right. He's coming into no chance. No. Or it's even seconds to that extent. Because we was down the other day watching seconds, and I was thinking, bloody hell, these are good.
Yeah, I hated batting because I didn't want that big rock being
See,
thrown towards
I
me.
think I'd be good at bowling, batting, and I'd be one of them kids in the field making daisy chains. Balls coming, I'd be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Looking into the sky like an aeroplane going, hey, I wonder that flight path going from there. Is that going to Manchester on the
Let's go.
I'd be terribly in field.
You're like walking around, a butterfly! Yes.
You'd have to have me either wicket keeping or
You couldn't bend down for that.
no. That's the other thing. Like so, like the proper like get like in like a weird like frog position and then bang,
Sprint there for ages.
yeah. Bit like Bielsa. Do you know like Bielsa sat in that weird position, didn't he? Like really low for hours and anything. Because people look at that and go, that's easy. I would challenge someone to sit in that position for more than 3-4 minutes. It's a killer.
Yeah, you must have some really
Strong, yeah.
glutes.
Yeah, big time.
My knees couldn't take it.
I think it's your knees.
My hips, they wouldn't take it. My back, my head, my arms.
Yeah, I mean, for me, you know when you sit in that position, you come up and all the blood just goes, start slamming down to your legs. I probably pass out as I stood up, like, blood away from my head, all down to my legs.
Just too long. Just cutting circulation off and stuff.
Yeah, big, massive legs, me.
Bragger.
Good.
Football tournament, Flamingo Land.
Yeah, really good. Good tournament to do. Crap conditions in the fact that, have you been to Flamingo car park on the grass field? Well, it's fucking downhill like that. So the pitch is down bottom. We had all that heavy rain, so they'd flooded. It was like a farmer's field where they'd like cracked and they had like mountains and stuff. So down there was worse than we had it. But we was up on the hill. We're on a hill, so the pitch is like slanted. I was there 2 minutes and I fell over. So
that doesn't surprise
we was warming the kids up, and I stepped back, and because it like sort of like went down, but then went down, you know, a bit more dramatic. I sort of like went whoa, boom, fell on the floor and rolled up.
Downhill.
Luckily, only like Mark saw it through the coach. None of our parents saw it, I don't think.
Best riding part.
Oh, yeah, it was brilliant. I just couldn't believe I fell over because we was complaining about, oh, this is really bad. It's got such a lean. I was like, it ain't that bad, and then Nick had to fall over. So, but it was bad though. It was.
A few beers as well.
Saturday night, I went to a friend's barbecue. So, yeah. I have other friends.
Awkward.
Yeah. So I went to theirs for a barbecue. Although it was like a backhanded invite sort of thing. So anyway, but I was invited, but was invited as a family, and just me turned up.
Just shoots a man for family.
No, she's got a problem with kidneys, so she didn't want to go because she can't drink. So antibiotics, and it was a bit late for the kids, really.
But you've smelled beer.
Yeah.
And he was on it.
Yeah. Yeah, till about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
This leads nicely onto this week's topic.
How's your week been? We're not bothered.
We're not that bothered.
I always feel I talk too much at the beginning.
I went for a walk on Friday, booked Friday off, went for a walk. I did a bit of comedy on Saturday.
I saw it. I didn't even know you were doing it. Did you tell me? No.
No, I didn't say anybody.
No.
I'll be honest. I got offered it a few months ago, and it wasn't till that Saturday that I thought, I am definitely going to do it.
How'd it go? How'd it go?
It's solid 4.5 out of 10.
Oh, take a 4.5. I've seen you. Must be improving.
Yeah. Yeah, slightly less nervous this time for some weird reason.
Maybe, yeah, but that's
I think I was just a bit more drunk. I kind of pushed that drunk level, where you try and balance it of going confident,
not steaming,
but not. Yeah, and I think I've just gone over the threshold.
So you was okay.
No, I think I was just a bit too
drunk.
Maybe I don't know.
Are you recording?
I'm a bit critical.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Can I see it, please?
It's on the YouTube.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'll go to YouTube then.
Do you just watch it now?
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'll see it.
Anyway, let's get back to this week.
Can you tell them all your handle for the YouTube? Because I'm sure people want to watch you do the YouTube.
Andy Lehman stand-up comedy.
Andy Lehman stand-up comedy, that was. Can you say that fast?
Yeah, it's on there somewhere. There's some good ones on there. I put them all on there because I think the good ones and the bad ones you got to figure out. I must say, I went on the train, but Ian Smith was on train.
Oh, did he talk to him?
Well,
did he blank you big time?
Weirdly, on the way there, I kind of tried making conversation at the train station, and it didn't. And then as I got on the train, I turned left, and I think he went, oh, and he turned right. On the way back, he'd been coming back from Hull, so I got on at Brough, gets on, and he sat across from me. And I'd had a bit more to drink at this time. I went, hey, Ian Smith. He came and sat with me.
So maybe when we're there, it was like in a zone.
Yeah.
He's off to do a gig himself, and I completely get that.
And I sometimes think, I sat backwards as well. I don't like to sit backwards. He maybe went and sat the other way.
Yeah.
You've got to think these things, don't you? He came and sat with me. What an absolutely lovely guy. I was asking him questions.
Yeah, his quality is here.
And he was really nice. I mean, he didn't have to.
Just more to the point. Are we collaborating on podcasts then? Are we not on his Northern? If you've not mentioned the podcast, I'm going to be
I mentioned it, right, just as we left, just as we sort of parted, because we got off the train together, walked up the subway, got top of the road, and I went one way, he went the other. And I said to him about, I do a podcast as well. And it was like that. I'll be honest, very selfishly, I was asking him a lot about comedy.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not bothered about that, do you know what I mean?
But what a top guy. Really
yeah,
nice.
I like him. I think he's good.
Yeah. Northern News podcast. He does.
Give it a listen. I like Northern News, well, it's good. I quite like Amy Gledhill. I think, have I said that right? Gledhill, I've said it right now?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think she would be annoyed.
No, I quite like her. I think she's quite fun. She's got proper like Northern charm to her as well. And the compliment to her because the personality is a bit. I'm not saying Ian's dry, but he's less dry. He's more dry than she is.
Yeah.
So
he's good. But I'd have to give him a shout. He's very nice guy. Absolutely. You mentioned about going to a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to you, and this is good, I think, for the summer. We're getting into the summer. So I want to talk to you about rules and etiquette.
Mm.
So I've got a few things on here that I want to discuss with you that I think will help people for the summer. And so I want to know your opinion on a few things. I'm going to start off small.
Okay.
What's the etiquette, or what are the rules if you go into somebody's house with your shoes on?
Offer to take them off.
Offer to take them off,
as in like
just take them off.
Well, so I pretty much always say, just let me. I'll happily say it. Just let me take my shoes off. Just one second, let me take my shoes off. Hoping they'll say, well, I'm not bothered to take my shoes off. I've not got a problem with that. I think I'd probably rather take my shoes off. And if they say leave them on, depending on where I am, I'll still go, no, I'm taking them off anyway.
Yeah.
Like here, I always take them off.
Yeah, you're always very polite. I think a lot of these things, well, we'll get into a little bit of the deep ones, but because you're such a nice guy, you will always go for the nice option, the one that doesn't necessarily cause any conflict.
Yeah.
So taking shoes off, I'm saying I'd go into somebody's house to take my shoes off. I find it weird if I'm sat in somebody's like living room
with shoes on. Yeah, I do as well.
That's a comfy space, isn't it?
Yeah, so like when I go places and I may take my shoes off and I go, now take my shoes off, I'll happily take my shoes off. Then you walk in there and some people got the shoes on and some haven't got the shoes off. I find that really like OCD wrong, as in like get your shoes off or can I go put mine back on? Because
I can't wear my shoes in my house upstairs. If I needed something upstairs,
I'd
have to take them off.
Yes, I do. Probably 99 times out of 100, the miss will say I don't, but 99 times out of 100, I flick them off. Every now and then I'll go, I ain't got time for this. I'm going to have to go out. I don't care. I'm off.
It's weird. It's something I've sort of grown up as a kid.
Yeah,
you just don't have your shoes on upstairs. And I won't have them on in the living room.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think if I walk in the living room, I'm always like, ooh, go in, need to quickly, but yeah.
Floor is lava.
Yeah, tip-top. But
shoes off.
Hard floor carpet are two different rules as well. So a hard floor is more lenient to wearing shoes because you mop and sweep that. So therefore, I'm a little bit less heavy on the rules. Carpet, for me, is a big no-no because that crap just gets matted into it. So for me, it's a big no. Really, shoes off.
You're on an aeroplane.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching your iPad.
I like to put my feet over the top of the
you-
chair in front
You
with
can't
my
bend that.
shoes off. So my little tuxes are in the face like that. Can you smell that?
There's not a chance that you're getting your.
Be
legs
studying
over
passport
the top
control
of
for an hour.
You're on holiday. You're on the airplane, so you've got an iPad.
Yeah.
You're watching something on your phone. You can see the person next to you watching your iPad.
I'll share. No, no problem. Have a look.
Yeah.
Can't hear it because I've got my own headphones in.
Yeah.
I'm
they're
bothered.
watching your-
I'm not bothered.
What if you then come off that and maybe start scrolling through your messages or your Instagram or?
I'm not gonna keep it on because they're watching it. I would be questioning. Do you know the film that well? You don't need what's going on.
What if they said, "Put an earphone"? Stranger, this is as well.
Strange. I'd probably say, unfortunately, not no.
You would be that polite as well.
We're just,
I'm really sorry.
But I got a problem with my ears.
Yeah, I've got an ear infection.
I won't want to give it to you. And it's in both, would you believe? No.
Yeah.
I'd have to let them. Same way, like, you know, like, I've done this before as well. So I'm sat bored, like, maybe on a plane, I don't know where it was. And someone's got a book and they're reading it. And I'll just start reading. I'll read the page with them. And to the point where I'm like, I've done I've been there and I'm like, God, I used to finish. I've read the 2 pages. I'm like, I don't know where you started on these 2 pages, but I've read the both pages. What's taking so long? And I'm shit read there.
I thought for you it'd be more the other way.
I go, I've been the other way where I'm like, they're like looking, they flipped over, so I'm like, right, okay, I'll start with you on this one. Page flips over again. Skim reading this. What's going on?
Ain't reading it. Right, so we've got that one. You go on holiday with another family.
Yep.
You thinking, like, I don't know, you might go, we're going to go off and do something today. When you spend a lot of time with somebody in a short space of time, it's intense.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So you're thinking, we're going to go off and maybe go do a boat trip today as a family. Knowing that that's an indication to time on our own. We'll give you time on your own with your family, we'll have time on our own. They then say, a boat trip. We'll come and do that as well.
Come along, no problems. Come.
Again, because you're a nice guy.
So,
but if you want to spend time with your family, just you, because you've had 4 or 5 days of quite intense, maybe their kids are little bastards.
yeah, I think I'm confident to say, like, so if I said, like, we're going to go boat trip, we're going to do something different, and they go, I want to go boat trip, I go, that's fine. And then I'd probably say, right, tomorrow we're going to go
tomorrow.
No, I'd probably say, like, or in the afternoon or something, we'll go separate. I think I'm confident enough to say, actually,
and if
a little
you're
bit of
going
time
on holiday with another family, you would think that you're fairly close to that.
Yeah, but my thing is as well is I'm very easygoing. So like, so if someone wants to have like an itinerary going, as long as it sort of fits my thing, and they say, right, we're off 100-mile run, you can fuck off. I'm on holiday sort of thing. But as long as if they said, I want to go see this, I'm thinking, let's do it. Or they're going to go beach today. Are you coming? Yeah, that's fine. I'll come. Do you know what I mean? I'd go with flow. Do you know what I mean?
You're an easygoing guy.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered. And to be fair, if it's getting too much, I'd be like, I think we need a bit of time out here. Do you know what I mean?
So what? So that's the thing.
The missus don't like your missus. It's not you. It's her fault. It's all gonna.
Collide.
I don't want to do that.
That's sort of my point. Is that because you are so easygoing, it makes things up very easy.
Yeah.
But what advice could you give to somebody if you felt that, sometimes you just go, look, I've been on holidays with other people, and you just think, God, I could just do with.
Yeah. Just say it. Like, do you know what I like to do?
I don't like confrontation.
Yeah, but it's not confrontation. It's like, I just need a bit of time. I just need to claim I just need to go a bit. Because sometimes.
I've also had times, though, sorry to interrupt, but times like that where people got offended by that.
Why? It's not to do with you. It's me. It's my problem. It's not, and I'm breaking up. It's not you. It's me. I gotta do it. No, but like, sometimes I'll happily go like for a walk. Like, I'll go. I'm shut at shops. Do you know what I mean? And like when the kids will have like, I'm just taking pram. And I'm not trying to get away from missus, but I'm just like, I just need to change the scenery. I need to get away from pool. I just need to see something different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Another way to get away, to really sort this out.
Ear infection.
Just drink and get absolutely plastered and be the annoying person, and then they're going to go away.
So they piss off.
Yeah. Start walking around with an elephant impression with your pockets turned down. I'll soon not want to hang around with you.
Baby elephant impression. Good one. Right, next one. And again, I kind of think I know what you're going to say on this one. Buying rounds. So you go out with friends. This is something, I genuinely think this is something that we've never questioned. if we go out, I don't know, if I bought a round in Wetherspoons and then we went somewhere else, you'd never go, well, actually, your round's cheaper than mine, you owe me 2 drinks.
No, that's not the rules. That's
It's
not
just
the rules. It's luck, potluck. I've been places and I've ended up in Alchemist and I've shit out with the most expensive round in the world and you're like, fuck, take on chin.
Cocktails. All right, so that's my other thing. So what if it was a round and then somebody went, it's your round, I'm having a cocktail. I think
I've been with people like that who've done that, have gone, yeah, it's your round, it's not my round, so I'm gonna have top shelf thing. I go, that's fine, I'll go get it. Right, he wants a bourbon. What's the cheapest bourbon you're doing here, please, mate?
What have you got that tastes like a bourbon?
Yeah, but it's not a bourbon, and I'm gonna urinate on the way back. So I want to make sure we disguise that taste.
So stare at the cock.
And my finger's been touching my bumhole.
And my ear infection.
Yeah. But I mean, my mates and stuff like yourself and others, there's no hard and fast. Like if it's come to me and we've ended up in an expensive tough look, and even the same goes the other way, I'll happily go, oh, I've fallen on the Wetherspoons, bargain and make Jamaica.
I often as well, when you go out after, I get quite generous, I think, when I'm out.
Yeah,
so if I get to the bar, I'm like, you want a drink? Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
I don't even know you down there.
Yeah.
Do you want a beer as well?
I'm like that. So like, even if I'm in a round with somebody, and I've never really asked other people if it annoys them. So like, for example, say I'm down at cricket club and I'm around with 2 other people and we've gone like 2 or 3 times round, so like 7 or 8, 9 pints down. It's my go. And then there's someone else there and I'll go, oh, do you want a drink as well? It's on mine, do you want a drink? Now I'm not inviting them to join the round, but then it gets really complicated because then they're like, I want to buy you one now because you bought me one. But I'm in a round with these and I'm always like, nah, forget about it. I've just bought you one out of I'm buying a drink. Do you know what I mean? I've not got a problem with that sort of thing. And then they get caught up in this 4-way and they've now joined it later on, but they're now benefiting from the...
Yeah. Or like you meet friends out, they're already out, maybe 2 or 3 of them, they're already maybe halfway around, you go to the bar, oh, you've almost got to go.
Which I would happily go. Does anyone else want a drink? I just take that on the chin. I think.
Again, nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. So, in the situation, I know of the situation that from other people that I'm aware of. I'm aware of other people. I'm not saying the friends, but I'm aware of other people that will literally split it. Oh, mine was £8, yours was £9. You owe me £1.
Yeah, I as well. When we're splitting bills and stuff, I always go there or thereabouts. Like I'm not. If someone's had like say there is a point where I can be pushed if that makes sense. So say I've come out and I've had like say a spag ball. Mrs. had let's go spag ball freeziness, but the other couples have had like a T-bone steak, a starter. They've had bottles of wine. They've had all this. I'm gonna go look. I'll pay more than what mine contributed to because I'm not a dip, but I'm not paying 50-50.
And I paid £45 for your T-bone.
Yeah, and I wouldn't expect someone to reciprocate. So I've been out before. I don't know if you've been with me, and I've ordered a bottle of wine for myself. And I'm like, no one. And I go, no, split it. I'm like, you're not splitting it. That's not right.
Yeah.
I've chosen to be different. I will pay for my wine. So there's me £10 to start my bottle of wine, probably more. There, and now let's minus the wine off. I'm paying for that, and then let's split everything else.
Yeah. It's when you go out for a meal and people become an absolute dick like that and go, oh yeah, because we're splitting it. Well, I'll start to order things that I've never ordered before.
Yeah.
And go a little bit crazy. When we have our Indian nights, nobody's
it's just
and nobody's going, oh, I've had this beer, it's £4, you're having that beer and it's £6.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Because that's within a realm. But like I say, if sort of like we was all getting lagers and then someone ordered like a £30 bottle of wine. Yeah. I think I probably would say once again, it depends actually. There's a thing here. If it's me, you, and another on it's 4, then I'm gonna probably pipe up and say, I ain't paying for your wine, mate. I'm not doing that. But
I'll let you have a sip.
But on the curry night, I think there's actually enough of us to absorb that. As much as someone's been a dip, and if it were me, I would go, lad, you're not paying for my wine, here's my wine money. Right, let's split the rest after my wine money. But if it was the other way around and someone had done it and they weren't willing to do that, I probably would go, well actually there's 12 of us enough. We can a couple of quid of us we've absorbed is idioticness. Yeah. Which I don't mind.
I've had times when I've been out before in a pair when there's a few of you out and you've gone, right, so we'll pay or split between pairs, who say.
Yeah.
But then half of my pair, not me, has ordered a bottle of wine with somebody in the other pair. So then we're splitting the bill as a pair. I'm now paying. I was driving on this specific night.
Right. So you're in splits of splits. Oh,
so I'm going half on this bottle of wine that I'm not drinking.
Yeah, but that's your
and
partner.
also on the other part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm. Yeah, but if you're
If
putting
it's me and you, and we're going right, we're a couple in here and thingy, then you're not paying my half wine. There's a bit of it's like which urinal you go to pee in here. But if it's me and the missus, say I've ordered the wine, she'll happily now but I'm halving it with my mate, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, she's coming out on that no matter what. She's my partner, if that makes. And even if we're married, we're pooling together as our relationship. Mate, you have to do that sometimes, you know. To work on a relationship, you have to work on them sort of things. But
that horse is bolted.
But me and you is
a
different dynamic. I won't be expecting you to pay so we're saying, right, we're going halves here, you're going halves, because that's a couple, and we've gone out with random. I don't know why we've gone out as a couple against two other guys. But we have friends. I think we probably have. I'm not going to say to you what I would do is I would pretty much go right. Whatever the half of the wine is, for easy sake, it's £10. I'd go right. Here's the £5. I'd say to you, here's £5. I'm starting off with £5. It's 40 quid. Right. I'm paying the £5 now. Now we've got to split 35 quid.
Yeah, I think there should maybe been a gesture of that, like you say. I think.
But not from my girlfriend.
I don't know.
Not from my girlfriend, not from my wife, not from my kids,
If you
not
take
from
them all out together.
not from my mother, my father. That I will. So if I went out with my mum, she's like, right, I want a bottle of wine, which I'd fall off my chair fucking that what the fuck is doing drink. But I would happily go, yeah, I'll go, that's no problem. Do you know what I mean? My wife, do you know what I mean? But you is different matter, or a friend is different.
First person I've ever told that story to that's disagreed. But
Really?
I can see your
It
point.
was your partner.
I can see your point. I've got one more for you. You go to a friend's house. Oh, hang on, just on that one. You're on a night out.
Mm-hmm.
Taxis.
Yeah.
If you're in a city, you'd probably get an Uber or whatever around. Would you split the taxi bill, or would you just go, look, again, I've fallen well, this one's cost me £7. It cost you £8. You're not going, unless you go, right, we're all going home, you're paying for it, we've paid for 2 taxis.
I don't get the dynamic here.
So there's a group of 4 of you. You make, I don't know, say 3 journeys in a taxi. Mm-hmm. Or let's make it easy.
So you've been getting taxis all night.
Yeah, you pay for one, somebody else pays for the next one, somebody else pays for the next one. But the different distances, so you've all paid slightly differently. Are you going to go, hang on, you owe me a couple of quid,
So I never let that happen. And it's not being thingy. What I always do is, so first journey, let's say it's £9. There's 4 of us, right?
3 of you.
3. Oh, I'm making it out.
I'm trying to make it easy.
No, you're not. Okay.
Because one person's not going to pay then, are they?
So it's £9. There's 3 of us. So what I'm going to say to everyone is, I want £3.50 each, because driver's getting a £1.50 tip. I want £3.50 each. Driver's getting a tip. So everyone's splitting that equally, and you always split it, and everyone gives 50p or a pound more to give tip to driver.
Yeah, I had questioned this for a former taxi driver.
But
fuck tipping.
But fuck that shit, mate. So then you're always on with what's happening with a taxi, because for me a taxi is a rarity as well. I'm getting one there, one back, and that's me a lot.
So what? Yeah, because we don't really go in cities, do we?
Yeah.
If it was me and you, we'd go. Well, I can't be bothered to go over there. If it's a taxi drive, we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So nobody carries cash.
Mm-hmm.
My other point. So then you kind of almost divvy up at the end of the night to go, oh, actually, I paid for this one. So first taxi's £9, second one's £7, third one's a £5.
So what I would then do, scenario 2.1 over here, is I'll get this, lads. That's my round done. £9, £10. I'll get this. I've done the first beer round technically. So there's 4 of us. I'm 4th one to get next round in.
But you're still in that round, aren't you? So if they get the next round in, you're still going to do that. There's another taxi drive. There's another round to go in. You're still in the round. It's not like you've missed out on that. You don't go, that's my round.
I know, but technically the taxi drive is the round.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you have 3 drinks each, so you have 3 rounds each, you're still getting in the round. There's no missing that. Just because you're not buying it there and then. Still in that
but
round.
it'll come back to me later on. And that's the thing with rounds. You don't want to be the first one in a round.
First one's best.
It's not though, because you come back round again. So if you think if there's 4 of you, you're on 5th. You're on 5th duty. If there's 6 here, you're on 7th duty. Not many making to 8.
I've never thought of it that way. I'm never buying the first, second, or third round again.
Yeah, you want to be third, fourth, depending on where you are.
Because then
Now,
people piss off.
if there's low numbers, you want to be early.
I can't believe how much detail you've thought
Yeah.
about this.
So there is like a way you want to be. So, but for me, I'd probably be the guy and says, I'll get taxi. That's my first round done. So I've technically bought the first round of drink. I know I haven't, but it's still part of the round cycle, isn't it? Or I'd say, you get taxi, mate, and that's your round done sort of thing. You've done the first round.
Again, it comes down to who you're with.
Yeah.
And what people's state is. My last one. You invite somebody over for a barbecue, New Year's Eve do. I'm shooting myself in the foot in here because I've been to yours for a few parties and stuff. People bring beers round.
Yeah.
Again, you're a nice guy.
You take that beer off. You take that beer off, you're not coming back again.
Right. That's part of it. I bring Foster's round. A shit beer.
I'm not bothered about this. Just don't bother me.
Shit beer. I bring 4.
Now you've bothered me.
Ooh, I like the look of your Stellas or your Madrids.
It's fine. You can have 4, mate.
It's a serious question.
Yeah.
And again, I know if you're a host, you've switched off at this point and you don't care. People just do what they want as long as there's enough for everybody because you're a good host. But what's the etiquette here?
I always think you should bring. So I went to barbecue overnight. I took a crate of 12 Moretti bottles. I took 12. Mate took 12, and we said we'd share a bottle of wine each, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So to me, consuming wise, 12's good. Half a bottle of wine's good. I know that's within my limits. If I can have more, I can get more in me, then I'm now venturing into the host, which I expect the host to have some. Like I'm inviting people around. I'm not going to go, right, you almost bring enough that you want to drink. You
bring your sausages and burgers.
Yeah, so I'm supplying enough to go, you know what? If you want another 3 to 5 drinks, I've got that in my arsenal.
And I reckon you can fit it in there.
So if I've got 20 people coming, I'm going to probably buy about 5-6 crates.
Yeah. You don't want to be that host where you go, oh, shit, we've got no left.
Yeah, so I'll have 5-6 crates that I know if anyone's underbrought there, but they've brought what I think is probably the right thing, but then there's extra if you want more, if that makes sense. Parent cost of the host. You don't bring food unless I ask you to bring food.
Right.
That's the big rule with me. If someone's coming to my barbecue, you turn it with food, I'll take it, I'll put it on the barbecue, I've got no problem. But you're spitting in my face a little bit. I'm feeding you. I've invited you to feed you. You've got dietary requirements, you need some. That's different.
Yeah. So,
but if I say to you, come to barbecue, do you need out? And I go, actually, I'm really sorry, we bring some burgers.
Some bread cakes. Yeah.
Can you do that for me? I forgot it. I missed out on that.
Brilliant.
Sorry.
Cheese slices.
Yeah.
It's always the last thing.
But the alcohol, you must bring some alcohol.
So, I bring my 4. A couple of beers, I get called away. I take my beers.
And on the way out, I'm just going to go to you. Can I have them back, please?
You wouldn't.
I would.
You wouldn't because you're a nice guy.
would.
But realistically, I mean, that's bad manners, isn't it?
Yeah. See, the way I see the beer etiquette or the alcohol etiquette is you bring enough that you can consume, but you might not consume it.
Yeah.
To leave a tip for the person that's done it. So all the parties I've done, and entertainment-wise I've done, I've always ended up waking up in the morning and there's extra beer, if that makes sense. Yeah. And that to me is a bonus.
A tip.
Yeah, is a tip. Whether it be wine, spirits. It's normally spirits and stuff we end up with loads left on.
Some people bring
wine.
A good bottle.
They'll bring a bottle of gin, raspberry gin or whatever. They're not drinking the full bottle.
Yeah.
I've ended up with some gin now, if that makes sense. Beer's a bit different because sometimes we do clear the whole beers out.
And so you've ended up with a gin. That's your gin now.
Yeah. It's my gin, but they'll come over and I go, oh, your gin's still in there. Do you want a gin and lemonade? Your gin's still here. It's still your gin, but if they come around and go, where's my gin? Tough, mate, I've drank it.
Yeah, so I suppose that's...
Waving in front of the camera.
If they come in another week or so and you're like, but then you might have had another gathering or something like that and you've drunk the gin.
It's fine.
I've still got one of Waslow's beers in my fridge.
Drink it.
Because I feel that it's his beer.
Drink it. Drink it.
You're so polite. You're very polite.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yep.
Wrap it up. Thank you. We're still going to be on during the summer, but we're having a break.
But yeah.
So there's going to be a podcast out every week during the summer. We'll be back. Enjoy your summer.
I will do.
I will see you next Thursday.
Stay safe, mate. Bye.
Smiley.
Bye.
Thank you for listening right to the end of this week's podcast. We hope that you've enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at dad_tales_ or get involved by emailing us at dadtales@outlook.com. You can also now join our Facebook page by searching Dad Tales.
Keep the feedback coming. We are genuinely humbled by all the input and the comments you are providing us. Stay safe, celebrate small victories, and keep smiling.